Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be talking about Vesta in the 7th house in a natal chart. Now, where you have Vesta placed in a natal chart can show where you have that strong powers of concentration of power, where you generally don't allow extraneous things to interfere with what you're doing, where you could show tremendous focus and concentration. Now, if you have Vesta in the 7th house, you could show this strong concentration of power and focus and concentration in matters that are 7th house related, such as legal issues, relationships, partnerships, open adversaries, collaborating with others on things, marriage, cooperation, and negotiation. Now, also where Vesta is placed in your natal chart can show where you have that rationalized or analyzed sexual partner, that sexual partner that you may select through the process of rationalization and analysis. Now, if you have it in the 7th house, well, this could be somebody that could be very relationship oriented, somebody that is strongly about compromise, negotiation, cooperation, law abiding even. Keep in mind that the 7th house can have Libra-like undercurrents, so it could also be somebody that may embody some Libra-like characteristics, such as somebody that's very charming, could be somebody very tactful and diplomatic, very refined, has refined tastes. Now, where Vesta is placed in our natal charts can also show where we have strong devotion and dedication to. Now, if you have Vesta in the 7th house, this strong devotion, dedication could be to legal matters, to your marriage, following the law, negotiation, compromising, collaborating with others on things, just others in general, and winning battles against open adversaries. So also where Vesta is located in our natal charts can show where we want to be infallible and perfect. Now, hardly anybody is perfect or infallible in any way, shape, or form, but where Vesta is located in a natal chart can show where we strongly want to be as close to perfect and infallible as we can. And this could be in areas connected with marriage, legal matters, battles against open adversaries. Now, everybody always wants to win their battles against their open adversaries or enemies, but if you have this placement, this could be where you really have that strong passion, you have that strong dedication and wanting to be as perfect as you can, like having an unblemished record. It's almost like an attorney that wants to have that perfect record in the courtroom. So anyway, well, where Vesta is placed in our natal charts can also show where we don't want to be restricted. And with Vesta in the 7th house, these could be matters pertaining to marriage, to partnership matters. It could be a business partnership, matters that are associated with others, legalities, and activities with others in general. So anyway, also where Vesta is placed in our natal charts can show where we need to extricate ourselves from, need to escape from time to time. Otherwise, energy could be dissipated and depleted. And a lot of this is attributed to the fact that I think often where Vesta is placed on the natal charts can show where we put a lot of abundance of energy into. So you have to get away from time to time in order to make sure that your energy is not completely depleted and you have enough to go at and put that energy back into where Vesta is located in your natal chart at a later point in time. So anyway, and those could be in areas connected with others in general, and relationship and partnership situations. This could be a time, like say if you are married and have that significant other. It could be something where you need to kind of extricate yourself from that person from time to time, escape from time to time, whether it's your own, go into your own little isolated or secluded spot, because this is something where your energy can be drained and dissipated from time to time in that particular area of your life. Now, also, it's important to look at the sign that Vesta is in your natal chart, as this could impact the placement. Now, let's say, for example, let's say you have Vesta in Aquarius in your 7th house. Well, you may show a lot of devotion and dedication, perhaps to your partners, but these or to others in general. But these people, a lot of these other, whether it's others in general or marriage partner, it could be somebody or people that might be somewhat eccentric, or they might be somewhat unorthodox or even innovators in some way. And also, it could be something where you show strong dedication and devotion, perhaps to, for example, a business partnership, but one that might be might be associated with the sign Aquarius, for example. It could be something connected with making new products, innovation, something with computers or electronics, or something that deals with esoteric subjects such as like an astrology business partnership, for example. So also, it's important to look at the aspects of any that are made to your Vesta in 7th house placement, as this could impact the delineation description as well. Now, let's say that you have, let's say if you have Saturn making a conjunction to your Vesta in your 7th house, this could show that that matters. Say you might show that strong dedication and devotion to perhaps that marriage partner, that significant other, but it could be somebody that might have some kind of restriction or limitation or some kind of debilitation. Now, let's say if you have Pluto making an adverse aspect, say a square, opposition, or even an inconjunct to your Vesta in your 7th house, well, this could give some fixated or obsessive tendencies connected with somebody, with that marriage partner or significant other, or just others in general. It could show there could be power control issues. It could show that maybe you could be so dominated perhaps by others in your life, where maybe you have control issues and you have difficulty controlling when you're going to do things for your own needs. Or it could indicate that maybe these people might be trying to control you to the point where you can't do things for yourself, or you might even have some obsessive or fixated tendencies, or showing fixated or obsessive qualities with perhaps somebody, maybe a significant other or marriage partner, or somebody even in a business, I should say business partnership, for example. Well, anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for Vesta in the 7th house in a natal chart. And stay tuned next time, where I'll be talking about Vesta in the 8th house in a natal chart. 2 things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone, because astrologically speaking, the person is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.